Hello, everybody. I got a badass lock mail in from a pretty badass dude, Sir Donald Black American Highlander. I think there's some numbers on the end of that name too, but I don't know for sure. Uh, yeah, I wish I could spin this around, and I've actually got an address, but I was gonna like mark it out. He did such an awesome job. Like, I'll keep this box forever. You watch. I already found the seam that I need to cut to do so right through here, and then just a couple of dabs of super glue, and this paper goes back on. We got a nice little storage box for our locks. Um, yeah, so I was gonna try and mark off any kind of, you know, what's the privileged information, and then I was like, well, that damn barcode, you know what I mean? Like, somebody could freeze frame that, and I'm sure translate that barcode. Then you got tracking numbers, and you've got all the addresses from both ends. So I'm just gonna try and keep it still like this. Um, that side's got everything. This side is written in pencil, and the tape, that's my full everything. My real name, my address, all of it is right there. um, but yeah, absolutely badass package, dude. I freaking love that so much. I wish I could show you all the way around. This little crinkle is like the only flaw in it whatsoever, and it adds a nice little textile feel to it. Anyway, I'm weird. I love packaging. I'm a true American, by God. It's all about that packaging, son. Consumerism. Let's see here. I'm trying to decide whether or not we show off our den of puppy dogs here. Got him over here in the dirty clothes pile. There's my boy. He's not feeling good today. There's little Squababas. I feel like my camera's got a smudge on it or something. That didn't help at all. There's for Daisy. There's the little boys, or Sappy Crackers. And there's my girl. My big sweet girl bear. Alright, anyway, dog stuff. Hey, but he is not feeling good today. If something's wrong with him, it's messing me up because I don't know what the problem is. Something's bothering him, and I don't know. It's scaring me. My poor patchy little bag. Yeah, anyway, pretty much all those clothes, like, I just gave them all. They're all kind of older. I wear them out, play with the dogs, get a paw print or two on them. I come inside, I throw them down in a pile, and then that's kind of just where they live now. They serve as blankets and comfy things to lay on for the dogs. And then every now and then they get a little much, and we wash them and we pull them out of the dryer and we throw them back in the floor. Uh-oh. So this is not great. I gotta put my cigarette out here and focus. You know, shit's getting real when I put a cigarette out. Gotta get serious. Use 100% of our brain power. Fail. Oh, that's why, as I say, I uncovered this little side, and it looks like I chose incorrectly. You know, like where to cut in at. And no, it would actually seem as though Whoa, shit, everybody run. Oh, I don't know why, and this is so irrelevant, but Games Workshop once produced a knife, and they're like, and it's extra heavy on the end, this end. That way, when it falls, it goes blade up, away from your tipsy toesies. Dude, fucking gravity, right? Like a feather in a bowling ball. So whether you weight this end of the knife or not, it doesn't matter. Whichever way's pointed down when it falls is what it's going to drop on. Fucking Brits. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Dude, what's happening here? What kind of tape did you use? My God. I've got to blame it on you, dude. I'm looking bad. I'm being defeated by tape. I'm supposed to be a lockpicker. Uh-oh. I'm breaking something. Somebody, quickly. How do boxes work? Why is that doing this? Why is it coming up so easily? Damn it. Oh, there goes my address and everything. I'm sorry. I don't understand what I did wrong. But I'm giving up. We'll still have the box. It just won't work as pretty as it should have. I don't understand what. Oh my lord, dude, you watered this down. I thought I was opening up a lock here. And holy crap. Oh wow. The little bubble packages just keep coming. Holy crap, dude. This is awesome. And the camera's been flipped sideways the whole time. I don't know how that translates to the final video, but quick glimpse of all my private information, and then on we go. Dude, I don't even know where to start. I'm going to start with this one, because I don't know what it is, and it's light. I don't know what it is. Yes! Okay. You all can see that my intuition is firing on all cylinders this morning. Dude, this is crazy. Thank you. Let me go ahead and say thank you, Donald. This is awesome. And it will be quite a test to my skills. I am now honor bound to actually finally put out a little content, I suppose. So we got to pick this. The question is, how much of my failure do y'all get to watch? Y'all want to see every... Oh, dude, that just feels good. That's slick and shiny. Oh! A Ving card. I think this is... See how that turns? This doesn't really necessarily mean anything, but I think this has trampoline spools, dude. That's so kind of you, man. Oh, and what a keyway, too. Holy shit, what do we even... What doth a man use to go after such a thing? 5.9. Not going to do it. Hold on, I got everything covered up over here. This is all... This was initially supposed to have been a short. And then I noticed my time and my blabbering and talking about the dog. So I'm like, yeah, definitely not going to be a short. I don't know why I ever think that I can do shorts, to be honest, because I can't shut my mouth long enough to do anything else. Dude, that's a nasty keyway. I don't know. I need a different turn into it. I won't even try. I don't know that I'm going to sit here and pick this thing or anything like that, but... grab a couple different turning tools here. But I know that I at least want to put a little tension on it and just throw a pick in there just to see. This was an idea I just had on the way over. because I didn't know which one of these I might prefer to use. And then I realized I can put them together like that. And then, can you see the bottom down here? Slide them in a little bit wider of a keyway. Float pick, baby. Float pick. Float pick. Brr, brr. Oh, what you talking about? Float pick. Brr, brr. What you talking about? Okay. I don't know why I'm putting so much time in this too, knowing that I'm probably just gonna like jab at a pin or two and put it away, but I can't help myself. I've got some legitimate giddy excitement going on here, Donald. This is quite a treat, my friend. I keep calling him Donald like it's his name. It's simply the first part of his YouTube handle. If anybody's curious. Oh, wow, dude, that's like a zipper. You know, this is basically, it may not look like it at first flush, but this is basically like a Berg Wachter keyway, except I think maybe even a little potential for a little extra nastiness, because those edges of those wording is so soft. I could see myself having to throw this in a vise also. Oh, yeah. I don't feel... Oh, yeah, dude, that's going to be... Here, I don't know why. I always feel like you can get a better... Looking at the back, you kind of really realize what you're dealing with. I guess because there's less standoff from that first pin, maybe. That gives you a really clear glimpse. I don't even know how many pins is in this thing. Let's see if I can get my Apica down in there. Wow. Let's listen. I can't drag it forward. I'm trying to turn my head to listen, but look at that, dude. I'm jammed up in there. That many pins. Let's try this. Oh, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Dude, that's gonna be badass. All right. We're at 13 minutes, so let's hurry up. I'm gonna save that one for last, I think. Oh, I know what this one is. This is what I thought I was getting. Come on now. Oh, you dirty hooker. My bubble wrap. Whoa, that's nice. You said you were going to clean that up a bit before you sent it, too. Man, you weren't kidding around, were you? That's sharp. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. It's a little lock inside of a lock. Inside of a lock that was once in a lock. That was in a hat that was worn by a cat. I kind of want to take a screwdriver to this thing already. Oh, that's just like a little limiter. Like I was trying to figure out what this little piece was, right? And it's just a little limiter in there. So it can only turn so far. Again, no key, so I don't know. But as I say that loud, that doesn't make sense. But and then I was under the impression this is a black belt 1. And I was under the impression that, like, you know what, I might be able to give it a go. You know, let's have at it and see what happens. And then I was on Oh, look at that right there. Some white residue. Somebody's used some Teflon. Heck yeah, that's the way. That is the way. But I was looking at lockjawmfg.com, and they had one of these on here, and it was identical looking, right? And it said with Keso, however you pronounce this, Keso Sargent patented rotating side pins. I didn't see anything about that on LBU. So I don't know, man. If this got side pins in it, we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't feel like it, but at the same time, oh yeah, it does have top pins. For sure. Yeah, dude, that'll be a toughie. I tell you what though, you can see right there. Right, that is a spring. And I feel like I can take this cam piece off and get this lock out of here and top gut it for you before I ever open it, and that'll help me open it, to be honest. But then that way, I'll show you what's in there, whether I ever manage to open it or not. Okay, here we go. We got to proceed. Yeah, I'm sorry for the big lapse in content. Not that I feel like anybody probably really cares all that much, but in case you do, let's put that scalpel in my mouth. Yeah, pretty much the last video I put out was the last time I've even picked anything. Again, I had this guy laying around. It's an old challenge lock I made for myself. I randomly picked it up one night because I literally was like, man, I might not even be able to pick anymore. Like, I had a little bit of a scare that, maybe I can lose all of this hard-won skill in just a couple weeks' time. Just letting it completely sit. Like, it's like everything else. It's a perishable skill, So I've definitely disadvantaged myself, but I'm going to get back. Oh, a key mark. That's a Medico key mark. And a housing. Nice. Nice, man. But yeah, I got to get back to picking. I keep wasting my picking time, though. Doom scrolling. And, yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. But, yeah, like right now, I'd like to sit down and pick, but I've got to do something with these poor old dogs. I can't keep making them suffer my laziness and replace dog time with picking time. So here we are. I keep saying like 2 weeks, but I feel like I've been saying that to various people for another week. For like the last 5 days. I don't really think this is going to open, but I can't help it. I have to see real quick. I have to just try. Oh, it won't even fit down in there. Whoa. Holy shit. Yeah, that's too tight for it to even get down in there. I have to... Oh, it'd probably be favorable for this to be on camera. You can't... It looks like you might get a hold of it by the side right there, but... Gonna need something a lot thinner than this. Wow, dude. Again, y'all, I'm sorry I'm wasting time here. None of this are really legitimate tries at a pick. It's like, I'm just wanting to see what it feels like in there with a little tension on it. Oh, dude, that would be so. I think these are just standard pins, but it's so tight in there. Oh yeah, man, that is going to be something else because definitely going to have to rely on bottom of the keyway tension. $20,000 is too thick. And I can't tell if that's oversetting. See, I don't know if that's even set or not though. Okay, I think that just set. All right, and that is an overset. Yeah, that's going to be so hard. Standard pins or not. Because 20,000 is just about too thick for it. And those pins are tight though at the same time. Okay. And then what is it like? We have to go a pin deep. And then so if there's a low set pin in there, that thing's never coming open. I'll put some more time and a lot more lube into it too. I think that'd help. I mean, these are beautiful. You did an outstanding job cleaning these up. But you know my opinion on it. You can't have too much lube. Well, that depends on the type of lube, I suppose. You can absolutely have way too much graphite. Sometimes, if I've got a like a high precision lock, and it's standard pins, it's actually giving me trouble. It's so well made, you know, it's so smooth. Standards give very little feedback. I will actually over graphite in that particular circumstance because the grittiness and the chunkiness of the graphite will actually add feedback to those standard pins. It just seemed like when I was first starting out, I had this real nice high dollar Schlage kick cylinder, 6 pins. They're all standard pins, and wow, it was a tricky beast. And then I just wadded it down with graphite one day, and I don't know, it's just that simple. I was able to differentiate the shear line, differentiate between am I oversetting or is it finished, that kind of thing. The excess graphite just really seemed to help. Falcon. That's beautiful. It's a shame no one but me can see it. There we go. I love these two, dude. Just SFIC cores in general. I'm a big fan of them. It was when I first started picking, it was one of those things I thought I would never be able to pick. You know, so will you rake? No. Not for me. I'm not good at raking at all, y'all. I put all my energy into single pin picking. I did. Do a little upside down picking like dots locks. believe Donald takes advantage of upside down picking as well, being a lefty. So is that my binding pin and it's stiff? Or is that a no lift pin right off the bat? Huh, I swear, I think it's pin 1. Oh, no, that was it. That was the binding pin. Oh. There we go. There's one for you anyway, buddy. Get back here, little. Where'd you go? No, you know better than that. Any tool that falls gets lost. Anything else? Like, if you had an idea of what was in my massive hobby desk of chaos, like if you had an itemized list, you could name off something, I could reach into it and pull it out for you. But if I drop something into it, it's, whew, you know, who knows? What is this? A Corbin Russwin. Nice, dude. A matching pair of Russwins. I love these. Beautimus. Absolute beautimus. Oh, this is going to fall out. I have a hard time when the keyways lean toward the way that I'm trying to apply attention. I usually seem to pop out a lot. There's one. There's two. Feels like 3, but it doesn't want to go. 4. Mushy. 5. Okay. That's oversetting. There may be some in there that's real high up that the short hook ain't going to get. Yeah, I think I just overset something right there. If you heard that big click, and then pins dropping, that was me oversetting. Oh, okay. So here's a little tip: don't push on the control arm, or else that defeats the purpose of tensioning to the left. So if you're dealing with an LFIC or SFIC core, and operating line, which is left or right, opens the lock, is good enough. Control removes the whole thing. But if you just need it open, you can easily figure out the control line from the shear line by picking to the counterclockwise, right? Because control only goes to the right. So if you pick to the right, you have 2 shear lines. If you pick to the left, you do not. You only have 1 shear line. If you're pushing on that control arm, that might possibly change things. Because also be very careful when you put, I don't know about LFIC, but definitely the small format, when you put them in a vise, be careful because you can really mess them up super easily. Like not be able to like there's zero discernible damage or movement, no kind of flex or change to the core, and it still like just doesn't operate the same, you know. But yeah, I guess I should cut this video off. Can't believe 30 minutes. I got the longest videos with the least amount of fruit. The tallest trees with the least fruit. Okay, that's that. That was that, or was that half of that? I think it was half. What is happening? Pretty sure that's a pin and not warding. Alright, I think it's about time to end the video and get to the vice, maybe. That or just number 2 is still my problem. I don't know, but my hands are starting to cramp. Oh, God almighty. I was close. My hands turn purple and my ring finger's white. I gotta let go or they'll start locking up like that. Oh, y'all, I think my hands are starting to go on me, to be honest. It brings me a little bit of sadness. Don't punch things in your youth. That's the moral of the story. I don't know how well you can hear it that far away from the camera. And I don't have to like squeeze, you know, to do that. I can just, if I make a complete fist, even if I don't put pressure, that's got to be arthritis, right? Anyway, 33 minutes of painfulness. Sorry, guys. Appreciate you watching. Donald, dude, that's awesome. I'll get some videos. I don't know what all I can open. That's going to take me. I'm pretty confident that I won't have a lot of problem with this one, but it is going to take me some time to figure out that keyway. I need to look into these more. Those might not be trampoline pins. This guy, I don't know. That's a gamble. I feel a little cocky, but yeah, black belt's a black belt, man. This key mark, I don't know. I literally just don't even know, brother. And it's going to be fun, though. These guys I will have figured out pretty soon. I honestly think just a couple shots of lube will actually open them for me. But, so, yeah. I'm going to get you a video on these 3 guys. And this guy, for sure. I can do a nice video of me falling flat on my face. Over and over again with this one if you'd like. Man, I wish I had a flathead screwdriver handy. I'd go ahead and take the ass end of this off. Damn. I mean, I technically have a flathead screwdriver. And the video just keeps going, even nobody cares. Yeah, y'all, my apologies. I turned this thing on and then just, okay, never mind. We're going to end it. I'm not going to be able to get that out without stripping it right now or breaking my little cheap screwdrivers. But I'm confident that I can at least show you the inside of this. whether I end up being able to pick it or not. But that's a mail call from Donald Black, American Highlander. I need to figure out how to do bookmarks and stuff so that, y'all don't have to do all the fast forwarding and whatnot yourselves. Okie dokie. Damn it. Close. Take care, everybody. Stay warm. Be careful. Love dogs. Be good to animals. All that. Life is good. Be happy.